Hello and welcome to the Lucky Dice Antiques YouTube channel. I'm Steve and I'll be your host today. I am going to be showing things in this video that I have bought while thrifting and yard sailing in recent weeks generally, and intend to resell. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it. I was at Goodwill recently and I bought a grab bag. It only had two things in it. One I didn't care about and one I did. This was the one I did not care about. A deck or two of Uno cards. I'm not going to mess with these. I'm probably not even going to resell them unless somebody really wants them. But it wasn't why I bought the grab bag, but I decided to show it anyway. The reason I bought the grab bag was for this. It is a game called Flinch, and it says the U.S. Patent Office stuff, and at the bottom, Parker Brothers Incorporated in Salem, Mass, New York, and Chicago. So this was a gamble, but I buy lottery tickets, and that's ultimately why I decided to take the gamble on the grab bag, because the grab bag was $3, and if I paid $3 for a lottery ticket and lost, I'd be like, oh well, you know, it's just $3. I mean, I wouldn't do that all the time, but you know, once in a while. So I took a gamble on this because I had no idea if it was going to be complete or not. And if you watched a recent video, the last week or two that I posted, I had bought a grab bag for a 3-deck card set in there. And I don't remember if I had looked at them before I recorded the video or not, but spoiler alert or not, the decks were very incomplete. Across the 3 decks, I was probably missing 10 cards, so that kind of sucked. So I was a little gun shy about Flinch. You know, the whole idea made me flinch a little. Get it? But guess what? It's complete. I checked it last night, and indeed everything is there. So you've seen the lid. There it is again. It does have a tape mark up there in the upper right-hand corner, but and then inside, first we have the rules for playing Flinch, and it is copyright 1938. Don't know if it's going to show up in the small print there, but yeah, copyright 1938. Then there are 2 what I would call jokers, although I don't think you need jokers to play the game. And one says trademark Flinch, and I love the artwork on it. And the other one is an advertisement that you can also buy Rook and Monopoly from this same company. Have you guys heard of Monopoly? Yeah? Yeah, kind of a common game. Anyhow, this is interesting though, because it says Monopoly was priced, see, you buy Rook, which was a card game, it looks like, for 75 cents, but Monopoly was $2 to $15. $15 for Monopoly in whatever year this card was made. You know, like I said, the instructions are copyright 1938, but I don't know if that means that's the date the game was made. But still, $15 for Monopoly seems a bit high. And then there is a little pamphlet in here that is a brochure of other games as well. So in addition to the Joker looking card, they have this that advertises Monopoly, and yeah, same price, sets from $2 to $5. They also have the games Dig and Contact, Sorry, Camelot, Citadel. Now I gotta look at Camelot. Famous game of skill, considered the most important game produced since chess and checkers. It is an exciting jumping game. I just wondered because of Camel. Oh, never mind. I was thinking Camel cigarettes. This is Camelot. In fact, I might have even said Camel. It's Camelot. Never mind all that. If I was a better video editor, I would take all that out and strike it, but I don't really care for video editing a whole lot, so we're just going to leave the mistakes in there, and we can laugh at me. Ha ha ha. So the other games in here are Rook, and Pit, and Touring, and Flinch. So, a neat little brochure about the games. And then the 2 decks of cards. Like I said, they're not 2 decks, it's you play the game with all of these cards, and they're all there. So, yay. Okay. So anyhow, the gamble paid off. I mean, I still paid $3 for it. I think I saw them selling on eBay for 12-ish. So there's a couple bucks to be made there. Or maybe I'll just learn to play Flinch and become a professional Flinch player. Hit the Flinch circuit. Think that would work out? I don't know. Okay, so moving on, because, man, we're 5 minutes into this video and I've shown you two things, and one was the Uno cards. I bought this at a yard sale recently. It is wood and appears to be a nutcracker because it has a little inset in here and on the other side where you could put a nut. It's very stiff to open, but I really didn't even come up on my own that it was a nutcracker. I asked the guy at the sale, I'm like, do you know what this is? And he said he thought it was a nutcracker. It makes sense, especially with the little indent there. It's similar to the nutcracker I showed in my last video, which I'll show again because I just love showing them off, and that is my naughty female legs nutcracker, where the nut goes right up there between the legs in that little recessed area. No, not that recessed area on the side here. But anyway, so similar design for the nut, and so it probably is a nutcracker. I have some books with records in them, like for instance this one, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2, and it comes with the 45 record right there to play along while you see the pictures, hear the record, and read the book. So I got this lot at a yard sale. I got this book, and I got Cinderella, and I got Lassie, and Robin Hood, and Strawberry Shortcake, and Fred Flintstone in The Magician. So I got all 6 of those. I'm trying to remember. I think I got them all for $2. It was a hot day. I was worried that the records were already getting hot laying out in the sun, but they weren't. All the records look good. All the records are with their appropriate books. As I look at the Flintstone one here, so that one's dated 1974. I just saw that on the record when I opened it. Strawberry Shortcake is 1980 by American Greetings Corp. But anyway, yeah, got all 6 of those. Now, at the beginning of the video, I believe I said I was showing things I bought recently, but I think I kind of gave me an out there and said in most cases, because this, if you've been watching all of my videos, you know that recently I got into a couple boxes in my attic of things I bought 2 or 3 years ago. And this is one of those. I bought this at Dinky's Auction House in Odin, Indiana, 2 or 3 years ago. And it's an old book of photographs. And I'm not going to show all the pictures because that would take a while. But anyhow, there's some of the pictures in here. I'm just going to flip and I'll pictures and pictures. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I mean, I might sell it. The book's in bad shape, as books like this generally are. The pages are not, you know, the string that was used to bind it has torn through the black pages. But anyway, here's some more pictures and so on. But it's pretty much, yeah, full all the way to the back with pictures. And I think I just showed this, and I like that nurse picture there. And there's something that looks like a postcard. It's sideways. Now, see? No, it's not. But anyway, yeah, got that at an auction. Now I'm going to square up all those pages again. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? I have, these are not that uncommon. It's a little trinket box. It's a little cedar box, which has long lost its cedar smell, and they have, you know, a lot of them you see have a little sticker on them for where they were from. This one was from Indiana Beach in Schaefer Lake, Indiana. Which is weird. I thought it was Lake Schaefer, Indiana. Nonetheless, the lake. Let me see. I bought a couple bells recently. So I bought this little, not really little, it's about 5 inches tall, Christmas bell, the holly on it, and it is a Lefton. It is stamped Lefton 7944 right inside there, and it has the Lefton sticker. I know it's blurry, but it's there. So I bought that at, I think I bought that at Goodwill. And I have another bell, also a Christmas bell. Yeah, I got both of these at Goodwill. Now I remember. It's all coming back now. So this is a Christmas bell, the little Christmas tree, and the gifts and a teddy bear under the tree, and same thing on the other side. And it bells like it's supposed to. It is made by Nikko, Nikko, in Japan. And there's its stamp in there. The top line has seen some wear and isn't as legible, but anyways. And I'm not one to generally buy Precious Moments stuff because it's I've not had much luck selling it. The price just happened to be right on this little trinket box, which is a November. Trying to get some light on. Okay, if I hold it further away, the light's better. Makes sense because the light's coming in from my window there. And inside the box it says, November brings a time for blessings, lots of turkey filled with dressing. And you know what? So let's look at this. Can you see it? The good people at Precious Moments put lots of turkey, and they put an apostrophe in lots, which is totally incorrect. So those sorts of things bug me. I might just have to pitch it. No, I'm kidding. Still right here, it's fine. But those things do bother me. And they just jump off I start to say the page, like if you're looking at a piece of paper and there's typos like that on it, they'll jump off the page at me. This jumped off the trinket box at me, I guess would be the way to say it. So I have a little salt and pepper shaker. And got them both, the salt and the pepper. And they are, what, swans? Ducks? I don't know. We'll call them slucks. How about that? Or dons. But anyway, they are made in Japan. They both have corks in them. And, yep, I got them. So, find a place for them over here now. And let's see, this has no markings on it. I picked it up at a yard sale for like 50 cents, I think. Or I bought it with something else. I bundled it in some fashion. I don't know. But anyway, it's, so I just looked this up the other day. I did not know, or I still don't know real well, the difference between ceramic and porcelain. I did read that porcelain is very bright and is translucent. It transmits light. This, I can't decide now if it's porcelain or ceramic. I'm going to lean towards ceramic, and I don't know if it's clear enough there for anybody to tell me what they think. If I'm wrong, it's okay. It's happened a couple times before. But yeah, I just thought it was a cute little one of these, so I picked it up. And okay, I've also something similar here, which is also either porcelain or ceramic. It's this little angel holding a bowl, apparently. I don't know what goes in the bowl, but she was made in Japan. She's got a sticker right there. And I know when I hold them up close, the light isn't good enough to get it to focus, and my apologies, but believe me, that says made in Japan. And this was out of I think I just paid $1 for it. It's a sealed deck of the Dr. Pepper Lounge playing cards. Sadly, though, the Joker is playing like a string bass sort of instrument. He's not even drinking a Dr. Pepper. It seems like the good people at Dr. Pepper missed a great marketing chance here in having him drink a Dr. Pepper. In fact, maybe that even is Dr. Pepper, or if not, they could have put a Dr. Pepper guy on there. I don't know if there's ever been a Dr. Pepper guy, has there? I know back in, when I was a kid, there was that song about, I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. Everybody was peppers. Okay, I went to a yard sale last Saturday and I bought two things. And I went late in the day. So I bought this, which is, I think still in its original seal. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I paid $0.10 for it, as it shows there. And since it won't show up if I try and show you, it says the Chrysler Plymouth Tournament of Champions Pro-Am. It's a golf thing in 1997. It's a money clip, and given that it was 25 years old, I decided to blow a dime on it. And I mentioned I was there late in the day, so this particular yard sale, they were old people. Like, no offense to any old people watching my thing, but they were probably in their 70s. And you can decide whether or not you think that's old. Old is relative, I know, and I have old relatives. But anyway, they had pretty boring stuff, and like, honestly, I don't even remember. There was just not much there I wanted, you know. They had a decent sized garage, a fair number of tables, they had a fair number of stuff. It was priced fair. I mean, look, a dime, you know, and that wasn't marked down. That's where it started. And they had a few magazines laying there, and I wish I could remember what the other magazines were, but we're gonna say they were like crochet or knitting. I mean, they were, and again, not to say that only old people do those things, because I know young people do too, but if you were going to guess at what kind of magazines you might see at an old people's yard sale, you'd guess that, or AARP magazines. And hey, I get the AARP magazines, so I'm old too. But anyway, this magazine was laying there right on top, and I was just a little surprised. It's a Playgirl, and it was a quarter. And it had laid there at their yard sale. I mean, unless they put it out late, but that's highly unlikely. And I'm sure part of the reason it was still laying there is it's a little embarrassing to buy something like this at a yard sale, especially when you're buying it from old people. At least for me, I was like, well, this feels weird. And in fact, when I went up to pay for it, I kind of bent the magazine like so, and was like, oh, and I have this magazine for a quarter, you know. Like, he doesn't know, that, or she doesn't know, either one of them don't know they have a Playgirl magazine in their yard sale. But anyway, there it is, Playgirl magazine from 1974. Look at the ad on the back for cigarettes. It's hilarious. I can't read all that backwards, so I'm just waiting for you to finish reading it. And if you read slow, sorry, I'm done holding it up. I brought this home. I showed it to my girlfriend. I had told her about it, and then I showed it to her, and she just started idly flipping through it like she was looking for an article to read. And I said, no, you're missing the point. You got to flip to the centerfold. And I flipped to the centerfold for her, and she was shocked because in her head, she thought I had a Playboy magazine. And no, it's a Playgirl magazine. And I have to be very careful here as I show the centerfold guy because he's fully naked. And I'm just going to tease you because, well, I don't want to go to YouTube jail for showing things that are inappropriate on this. So that's where the video stops of that. We had fun looking through it. I mean, the pictures are funny, the ads are funny. Everything about the magazine is entertaining. And who'd have thought I'd ever say that about a Playgirl magazine? But anyway, got that for a quarter and just kind of enjoy the story of that. So, let's see. I have a guy here who was made in Japan. He's not a Playgirl model. He's fully clothed. And so, ceramic, porcelain, one or the other. So, I got him. And, oh, I want to show this because it's big and I need to put it away. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen this. If you don't follow my Instagram, why not? Why not? I'm looking in the wrong place at the camera. Isn't that annoying? I know, I mean, I'm always looking at my picture on here instead of at where the camera is. But anyway, why not? It's Lucky Dice Antiques. It's easy to remember. Just go to Instagram and follow it. So, and I have this old hairdryer, and I was gonna, it still works. I don't have it plugged in, but it does still work. I did my hair with it today. Okay, that might be a stretch. But this does really blow heat. It has a hot and a cold setting, and they both work. It's made by Chic Hair Dryer, and there's the label. It does have this on it. I'm not sure what the heck happened here. I don't know if I just don't know. I haven't tried to clean it off. Frankly, it disturbs me a little bit, and I feel like in a way I might be destroying evidence. But if I do clean it. Anyway, cool old hair dryer, and I bought a little Wade figurine from Rose T. I only own like 5 of these, and this one's a koala bear, and I already had a koala bear, but I got him for a good price, so I bought him anyway. And put him here so he doesn't get lost, because him's little. If this won't make sense to anybody that's not a college sports fan or familiar with Indiana University and Purdue University and their football rivalry, but they have a football rivalry where every year when they play each other, they're playing each other for the old oaken bucket. And this is an ornament that is a replica of that bucket. And it says, Old Oaken Bucket, Purdue versus Indiana, established 1925. And each time Purdue wins, I think on the real bucket, a P goes on there, and anytime IU wins, an I goes on there. That's why some of these are hanging on the sides of this ornament. So, neat little ornament. And I'm running long on this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and go through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things I have left here because I don't want to keep them out from the next video. I have stuff to get out for that video. So, gonna go a little quicker though. I have a Warner Brothers tie. Okay, that might have been too quick. A Warner Brothers tie with Bugs Bunny on it. That was in good shape. I got that at Goodwill when brown tags were half off on a Sunday. I have, this is just a little ephemera here. Florida's famed Cypress Gardens, 4 water ski shows daily. And it's just a little brochure. I don't know where I got this, to be honest. I think it came in a box of ephemera I bought. I don't know why this isn't with the rest of that stuff, but there you go. And here is a still in its original form, nothing's been used out of it or anything, is a book of Kings Island postcards, and it's a bonus album. So anyhow, Kings Island Amusement Park over near Cincinnati, Ohio. I was looking to see if there were dates on the postcards. I don't see them. However, as I think I've talked about in another video where I was showing a Kings Island thing, there is a little cars that you ride in, sky ride, going back and forth across in front of the Eiffel Tower there. And that dates that postcard a little bit because that wasn't I looked it up and now I don't remember. I looked it up last time, so of course I don't remember. That's been a month or so. But anyhow, that dates it. We could do the research again and date that card. Dang, I don't think I have the page marked in here. So I have this old yearbook. It is a 1991 Northerner from North Central High School in Indiana. Tons of autographs inside of it. I figured out that because a lot of the things were written to a girl named Leah, I went through the book. Yes, I did this. Went through the book, and because there was no effective index in the book, so I went through the pictures. I only found one Leah, so I believe this book belonged to Leah Roy. And I have that note, posted inside here. She was not a senior, but I don't remember what year she was. And I wish I had marked the page because as I was looking through the class photos, which I haven't even got to yet, this is captivating video, isn't it? Watching me flip pages through a book, looking for something that, I know I'm not going to be able to find right here on the video. Tell you what, I'll be right back. I wish I'd have thought to stop the video sooner. I mean, editing 2 videos together isn't that hard to do. So I found it. It was in the freshman class. And it is this person right here above my finger named Muffy Brown. In case you can't tell, it's a dog. And I think that's really cool. I assume somebody had a service animal there, old Muffy. And Muffy got her picture in the yearbook. And I just thought that was really neat. So, if anybody knows anyone from North Central High School that graduated around 1991-ish and think they might like this yearbook, and if anybody really knows Leah Roy, let's get her in touch with her yearbook, right? Okay, so now that I've started the video over, this video is only a minute long, so I have all the time in the world, right? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so I bought a Schlitz malt liquor mug. I started to say coffee mug, but I have a feeling it's more for beer, right? Plus, that would be a lot of coffee. in a mug this size. It is copyright 1971 from the Joseph Schlitz Company down there. So it's a little heavy. I almost didn't buy it, but because the weight of the mugs kind of cuts into any profits you can make. But I did have luck selling 1 or 2 heavy mugs, so I decided to take a chance. So I bought a little Mario figure for $1. There he is. Oh, he looks a lot bigger than he really is, but see, he gets little. He was $1. I don't even know if he has any value. I just thought he was cute for $1. 2 things to go. 2. And 1, nothing outstanding about this. It's a red lobster. It says red lobster. It may be hard to see on the video. Red lobster. It looks like some sort of nautical thing. I'm not sure what though. I mean, it has little portholes up here or something. I don't know. What nautical is that supposed to look like? I know Red Lobster used to have glasses that also were in the shape of lighthouses. This is not a lighthouse, but I don't know. I bought this, and when I bought it, I like, if it doesn't sell, I'll just use it at home. So I will probably end up using it at home. And then lastly, I have a Tupperware mixer. I bought one just like this that wasn't like this. It was made by, it was the same thing, but it was made by Hidden Valley Ranch, and it was green, and it sold. You know, I made a few bucks on it, so I'm hoping Tupperware has the same appeal. So, okay, that's it. That's a wrap. That's another video and another half hour of your life that we have spent together. Thank you for spending this time with me. And if you liked my video, please click the like button, because, man, if I could get 10 likes on a video, that would be amazing. I don't think I've gotten that many yet. So hit it once, hit it twice. No, don't hit it twice. That might undo the first click. So just click it once. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. A quick PS here to apologize for the poor audio quality. I just finished recording and went back and hit play and realized I recorded the whole video, except this segment, with my air conditioner going. So my apologies, and I will try not to make that mistake again in the future, but no promises. Okay, thanks. Bye.